Welcome to Ninh Binh.
Our journey to Ninh Binh began here in Sydney. We took the long-haul flight to Hanoi that included good movies, questionable airplane meals, and way too many naps. After touching down in Hanoi and grabbing our bags, we took the cab and hit the road. We made it to the Coco Island Villa Resort that is going to be our home in Ninh Binh.
So after a good night's sleep, we are now gonna explore Ninh Binh. So we have rented a bike and that will be our vehicle to explore these 2 days. So let's get started. Let's go! Ninh Binh offers great transport options for every traveler. Rent a bicycle for a scenic ride, a motorbike for more freedom. For comfort, cabs and private cars are ideal, while tour buses and group tours provide guided, hassle-free sightseeing. No matter how you explore, Ninh Binh promises an unforgettable journey.
Our first destination today is the famous Trang An boat ride. It is the most incredible way to explore the natural beauty of Ninh Binh. Our journey through the stunning landscapes of Trang An began at the ticket counter, where we purchased 2 tickets for the boat ride. The experience lasts around 3 to 4 hours. There are 3 different route options, but we didn't have to decide right away as each route costs the same, giving us the flexibility to choose later. As we made our way towards the boat station, we took a moment to read about the historical and cultural significance of this UNESCO-listed site. The stories of ancient dynasties and sacred temples added a whole new depth to our adventure. At the boat station, the coordinator assigned us a guide and a traditional rowing boat. We informed them that we would be taking Route 3, a perfect blend of nature, history, and adventure. Since each boat holds 4 passengers, we waited for 2 more travelers to join us. Soon, a lovely couple from Germany hopped in. And with that, our journey began. Drifting through the calm waters, we were instantly immersed in tranquility. The air was crisp and fresh. The towering limestone cliffs surrounded us, and the lush greenery reflected beautifully on the emerald water. It truly felt like paradise on earth. To add to the experience, we even grabbed the paddles and started rowing. It was not only fun, but also helped our boat guide, making the journey even more engaging. Along the way, we stopped at some of the most significant temples: Trin Temple, Soi Tien Temple, and Vu Lam. Vu Lam in particular was once a retreat for Tran dynasty warriors. Standing there surrounded by towering cliffs, it felt as if we were living in the past. Our adventure also took us through 3 incredible caves: Dot Cave, Van Cave, and Dai Cave. As we entered, the passage narrowed and the darkness wrapped around us. Dot Cave, the longest, at 1 kilometer, was truly fascinating. At some points, the ceiling was so low that we had to duck, a thrilling and slightly eerie experience. The silence inside the cave, broken only by the sound of dripping water and our oars slicing through the water, made it feel like stepping into another world. Van Cave had mesmerizing rock formations, while Dai Cave revealed intricate limestone patterns shaped by millions of years. Each cave had its own unique beauty, making this part of the journey feel both mysterious and magical. On our way back, we spotted the Skull Island from the movie Kong. Seeing the location where the movie was shot, surrounded by the untouched beauty of Trang An, was a surreal experience. It was not just about sightseeing. It was an experience that truly connected us with nature, history, and adventure.
This boat ride has been nothing short of magical. From the caves to the temples and the serene beauty around it, everything felt like a dream. And the best part is, this is just the beginning of what Ninh Binh has to offer.
So we are now at the famous landmark of Ninh Binh, the Mua Caves. This is not exactly a cave, but it is one of the most epic viewpoints in Vietnam. But there is a catch. You have to take 500 stairs and hopefully we make it. So we go there. Nestled in the heart of Ninh Binh, Hang Mua is not just a hike. It is a journey through history, nature, and breathtaking landscapes. The name Mua means dance in Vietnamese, inspired by the legends of royal dancers who once performed here for the Tran dynasty kings. Today, it's one of the most iconic spots in Vietnam, offering a panoramic view that's worth every step. And those steps, well, there are 500 of them. Steep, uneven, and challenging.
We just completed 100 steps.
The steps are a bit steep, but so far it looks okay. So, let's go ahead. As we climbed, the journey felt like a test of endurance, but also a moment to appreciate the beauty around us. If you're planning to hike, wear comfortable shoes, bring plenty of water, and prepare for a workout. The steps can get slippery, especially after rain, so a good grip is a must. About halfway up, we reached a fork in the path. On the right, a smaller pagoda sits quietly, offering a peaceful stop for those seeking a moment of rest. On the left, the climb continues towards the famous stone dragon perched at the peak. Naturally, we took the right path first. The final stretch was no joke. Our legs were burning and the steps seemed never-ending. But then, we reached the top. And the view, absolutely unreal.
After 4 water breaks and almost 10 photo stops, we have finally made it to the top.
The view from here is just amazing. Rolling mountains, winding rivers, and the endless expanse of Tramcock's rice fields. It was like stepping into a painting. After soaking in the scenery, we made our way back to the fork. This time, heading towards the dragon statue. The steps here were even steeper, and the climb got trickier. At the top, I managed to capture a close-up of the dragon with my 360 camera, but I quickly realized it wasn't the safest place to stand. People were climbing higher for the perfect shot, but I decided it wasn't worth the risk. Instead, we found a nice spot to take a break, enjoy some snacks, and just breathe in the moment. The hike was tough, but the experience, absolutely worth it. By the time we reached the base, we were starving. Thankfully, there were plenty of food options nearby. We went for some traditional Vietnamese coffee, strong, sweet, and perfect after a long hike, paired with a plate of nachos for a mix of flavors. The perfect reward after an epic adventure. Before leaving, we wandered over the lotus farm near the entrance. Unfortunately, it wasn't the right season, so the blooms weren't in full display. But the peaceful atmosphere made it a nice spot to reflect on our journey. We took a slow stroll, captured some amazing memories, and called it a day.
We are now at Tamcock to check out the nightlife and some restaurants.
Tamcock comes alive at night with a vibrant but laid-back atmosphere. Tonight we decided to do food hopping and explore some of the best food and drinks of this charming town. Our first hop is Tamcock Kitchen, a perfect place to kick off the night with authentic Vietnamese flavor. From sizzling stir-fried dishes to fresh spring rolls, every bite is packed with local goodness. And of course, we had to try their famous coconut coffee. Absolutely delicious. Next, on to Bus Bar. This quirky little spot set inside a converted bus is the perfect place to unwind.
One unique thing in Ninh Binh is the concept of bus bars, and we are here in one of them.
With craft cocktails, cool beers, and great music, the vibe here is relaxed and welcoming. Whether you are in the mood for a refreshing mojito or just a chilled out chat with fellow travelers, Bus Bar is a must visit. Last stop, Chuki's Restaurant. Ending the night on a sweet note at Chuki's Restaurant. The relaxed atmosphere, beautiful ambience, and friendly staff make it a great place to enjoy a meal. Known for its mix of Western and Vietnamese dishes, it offers everything from chicken bites to fresh salads, pizzas to local favorites. But their homemade desserts steal the show. We couldn't resist their chocolate brownie with ice cream, the perfect way to wrap up our food hopping adventure.
Now we are off to Dinh Pagoda, one of the most sacred and impressive sites in Vietnam. It is about 20 kilometers from where we are staying, so after a short ride through the countryside, we arrive at this massive Buddhist complex. At the ticket counter, we purchase the full package, which includes entrance fees, access to the top of Dai Cave Tower, and an electric car ride. A must if you want to explore comfortably, as this place is huge. Dinh Pagoda is the largest Buddhist temple complex in Vietnam, covering over 700 hectares, with a history dating back over 1,000 years. The complex as we see it today was expanded in 2003, blending ancient traditions with modern grandeur. Here, you will find some truly awe-inspiring structures, including a 100-ton Buddha statue, a 36-ton bronze bell, and 500 Arhat statues lining the walkways. As we enter, our first stop is the Arhat corridor and bell tower. Walking through this impressive pathway, we are surrounded by rows of intricately sculptured Arhat statues, each representing a disciple of Buddha. The bell tower, with its massive bronze bell, stands as a symbol of Buddhist wisdom and peace, echoing its deep chimes across the temple grounds. Next, we visit the three-period hall, one of the most sacred halls in Dinh. This hall honors Buddha in past, present, and future forms, representing the timeless journey of enlightenment. The towering golden statues and intricate wood carvings create an atmosphere of serenity and devotion. Our final stop is the Bao Thap Tower. Standing at 13 stories high, it is home to relics of Buddha, making it one of the most sacred spots in the complex. The best part? You can take the elevator to the top, and trust me, the panoramic view of Ninh Binh breathtaking landscape from here is absolutely worth it. Visiting Dinh Pagoda is more than just sightseeing. It is an immersion into Vietnam's rich spiritual heritage. From its grand statues and sacred halls to the breathtaking views of Bao Thap Tower, every corner of this complex tells a story of faith, history, and devotion.
Wow, what an incredible place. Ninh Binh has completely blown us away. Everything we did was truly magical. But now, it's time to say goodbye and head off to our next destination. See you on the next one.